Today, I'm sending my scouts to the smallest countries in the world, starting with the smallest country that's in FIFA, San Marino. There's only about 35,000 people in San Marino. We're going to send him there for 3 months, and we're going to look for a San Marinese central midfielder. I'm taking these statistics off the list of countries and dependencies by population list on Wikipedia, so none of these countries are actually in FIFA. The first one that is San Marino, and second up is Gibraltar, so that's where we're going next. We are going to Gibraltar for 3 months, and we're going to look for I suppose a Gibraltar centre mid as well. That kind of makes the most sense. Next up on the list, Monaco isn't there. Liechtenstein isn't listed either. And if Liechtenstein's not listed, then we're going to be going to Andorra for 3 months. I guess we'll look for an Andorran striker. That makes the most sense. So let's see what players we can find from the nichest countries in the world. First Youth Academy report, we find Stefano Mariani. He already looks like our centre mid talent. So we might already have San Marino sorted. Smallest country in FIFA. We might already have a player. Yeah, he looked really good. What about Gibraltar? We're going to find Max Birch on the first scout report, and other than that, nobody else. And what about Andorra? Yeah, we're not going to find anyone. There are some players with decent value. Yeah, like for example, Carreras is 700,000, but there's no point in actually signing him because his potential just isn't that good. We want to sign players that actually have high potential from these tiny countries, and I accidentally signed Rivera. His potential's terrible. Get him out of here. But Mariani's 17 years old, so what I'm going to do is stick him on a development plan, and I'm just going to promote him to the first team straight away. And Max Birch, can I make him a centre mid? No, it would actually be better to make him a left midfielder or a right midfielder. Okay, so let's just make him, he's right footed, so I guess we'll make him a right midfielder, which would work. You know, usually I go with my 4-3-3 holding formation, but today I'm changing it up. We're going with the 4-4-2. Mariani slides into midfield. I mean, the team is weak as possible. It's full of random players, obviously, but we're going to get rid of all these guys, and we're going to fill it up with Youth Academy players from the smallest countries on the entire planet. Month 2, we already have our guy from San Marino, so there's no point even looking. There's a guy here that's pretty decent, but nobody that's incredible. I'm not even allowed to take anyone from this country anymore. Our time in San Marino is effectively over, but our time in Gibraltar is not. Although we're not going to really find anyone that good anyway. Also, yeah, by the way, our scout is actually from Andorra. I think that's kind of cool. Carlos Cole is actually Andorran. I don't know why I sent him to Gibraltar. Probably should have sent him to Andorra. That probably would have made the most sense. But anyway, here we are. Tough. Oh, Lautaro Balaguer. He looks good. That could be our guy from Andorra, you know. And it's a striker as well. Exactly what we need. Yeah, okay. Birch has more potential, but Balaguer is still really good. Okay, I can leave him in the Youth Academy. I think we got 1 more month of scouting in Andorra, Gibraltar, and San Marino, and then we'll be moving on to the next countries. What are our next countries though? Okay, so it'll be Tonga because they're in the game. Who else? Vanuatu, they're in the game, and maybe like Samoa or something. I will have to check, but we're definitely going to be going to Tonga anyway, and probably Vanuatu as well. Last month of scouting, yeah, well, obviously there's no point really even checking this country anymore. Gabriel Gatti looks good, but he's 14, and I don't care. Birch, by the way, 71 to 87 potential. I'd like a little bit more potential than that. Arthur Abbott. There we go. We have our midfielder from Gibraltar now. He looks absolutely superb. Okay, that's exactly what we needed. And he has the second most potential. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I would have liked him to have more potential than Birch. It's okay though. It's not a problem. You know, we can just make that decision in a moment. For now, Andorra. Are we going to find anything better? We're not. Obviously, because these are smaller countries, like the players are going to be a little bit worse. We're just going to have to kind of firm that, to be honest. That's the whole point. I think it's the whole point of the video. Okay, so we're going to get Arthur Abbott, I think. I think he's going to be our centre mid. Yeah, and he's 63 rated. He's significantly better. And then Balaguer, we're going to have him up front for Andorra, representing the micronation of Andorra. Okay, promote him. And then Arthur Abbott, promote him as well. Technically, our Youth Academy is empty, but we're about to fill it back up again. So Jenkins would be out and Balaguer would be in. Welch would be out and Abbott would be in. Mariani's flying, by the way. He's doing really well. But for now, we're going to send our scouts out again. So obviously, we're going to start off at Tonga. Okay, so the Solomon Islands are in the game. Where are they? In the ranking. Not literally where are they, although that could be interesting. The Solomons, are they're way up. Yeah, they're up here. Okay, so we will be going there, but not right now. I also want to check. Yeah, so there's no Samoa in the game. So we're going to go to Tonga. We're going to go to Vanuatu. And we're going to go to Iceland. Really? Iceland are that small of a country? I suppose they are, yeah. There's less people in Iceland than Malta. That's insane. Yeah, I knew Iceland only had like 400,000 people, but I didn't realize how small it was really relative to everything else. Okay, so let's look for a Tongan... Should we look for a Tongan goalkeeper just for a laugh? Right, let's do that, because we do eventually need a goalkeeper, obviously. We're going to go back to Oceania. We are going to go to Vanuatu for 3 months, and we're going to look for a Polynesian centre-back. Just a big Polynesian centre-back from Vanuatu. And then we're going to Iceland. Although, is Iceland even in the game? Northern Europe. Yeah, it is. Okay, it is. 3 months in Iceland. I mean, we could look for a big Icelandic centre-back, to be fair. That would make sense. I mean, that would make actually a lot of sense. A big Viking at centre-back. That kind of, yeah, that works. First month scouting for Tongan goalkeepers. Yeah, we're not going to find anyone this time around. Decent overall rating, but nothing really in terms of potential. What about Vanuatu? Nothing really. Not the greatest first month of all time with Oceania. But we're going to be going to another island, a slightly bigger island, slightly less densely populated as well. We're going to Iceland. Yes, look at this guy, Magnusson. He looks really good. good, but everyone else looks a bit terrible, to be honest. 74 to 94 potential. He's 54 rated though, and he is 13. So, you know, we could do with a bit of development. I do have a mod installed so I can up people on the first team, even if they're 13. So even though he's 13, I can still promote him to the first team if needs be. But, you know, I wouldn't do that if I didn't need to. I'd like to leave him in the youth academy for as long as possible, ideally. If you enjoy these types of videos as well, please hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So yeah, it would mean a lot. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Let's keep going with this video. Let's keep trying to find a Tongolese goalkeeper. Let's go. Come on, Tonga. Oh, nothing, bro. What the hell? I might have to sign one of these guys up just as like a safety net in case we get literally nobody else. Fanalua looks like the best option, but this guy kind of looks terrible. Anyway, come on, Vanuatu. I might have to do the same here at Vanuatu. Yeah, I think I will. Prakash is going to be the one I sign up, just in case I find nobody else in the next scout report as well, and I have to promote one of them to the first team, although I don't really want to do that. Iceland. Ooh, yeah, he doesn't look that good. Anyone with 94? Yeah. What is that? Respectfully, I don't know what that letter is. Is it like a Porison? I don't know. Hold on. I'm going to just check this. Ah, okay. It's pronounced like a TH. So it's Thorison. Christoph Thorison. Okay. See, people say you don't learn anything on YouTube. Okay. You learned something on the Ramman channel today. There's also this Borg Vincent guy who I'm going to promote. Who's got the most potential? It is Thorson. Okay. Which means Thorson we're going to keep. So Bjorg Vincent we're going to let go. And then Magnusson we are going to let go as well. But Thorson we can keep. Thorson we can throw him on. Yeah, there we go. Prakash and Fanalua look terrible though. Really don't want to have to promote them. We've got one more scout report though to save it. We've got an incredible Icelandic centre back, but the other two nations are kind of terrible. So we need kind of saving at the moment. Come on, Tonga. Come on, Vanuatu. Don't let me down. Tonga. Damn it. Right, now I'm literally just looking at value. 350, 450, 100,000, 1.2 million. Right, he's going to have to do. And Payet does have more potential than Fanalua. So yeah, he's gone. Lasalo Payet, right? He's going to have to do, man. How am I supposed to win the Champions League with this guy? Okay, whatever. Vanuatu. Yes. Yes, we have someone. Kunava Tagobe. Perfect. That is literally exactly what I needed, man. Oh my god. So we're going to be suffering in nets, but at centre back we are fresh, man. Okay, Prakash can go. Get out of here, bro. And there's no point even really checking Iceland. There's no way we find someone better, is there? If there is, then I gotta scout Iceland more because, man, this place could be really OP. Okay, no, we're not gonna. Oh my god, that guy's not bad though. Yeah, man, Iceland seems to be OP for some reason. Anyway, let's not mess around. Right, I'm gonna promote Paya last because I can barely even face it. Okay, I may as well stick him on a development plan anyway. 64 to 83 rated, man. Unless he does come back as 83 rated, which would be okay. And there is dynamic potential, so the more he plays, the better his potential will get. But it's still not an ideal situation. But at the back, we're gonna have Tagobe and Thorson, which is really nice. Our two midfielders are playing and Balaguer is up top. So we need a left mid, a right mid, a left back, a right back, and another striker. I suppose let's fill out that front three, I guess. Let's find a striker, a right winger, and a left winger. Sorry, a striker, a right mid, and a left mid. I don't know why I'm saying wingers, because they're not technically classed as wingers. Whatever. Let's have a look at the next countries. So we just went to Iceland, so we're going to count up from there. Bahamas? Bahamas? Are they in the game? Malta definitely is, so we're going to be looking at Malta for sure. Bahamas are not in the game. Okay. None of these countries are... Oh, it's Cape Verde. I see, this is what is going to have to happen. I'm going to have to check these countries. But we have our first two countries. So the first one is actually Brunei, which I actually missed on the list, but I caught it on the way back. So here's Iceland, and then three above is Brunei. And then we're going to be going to the Maldives. Yes, the middle of the Indian Ocean. And then we're going to follow that up with Malta. So we're going to Brunei, Maldives, and Malta. Brunei, Darussalam, we're going to go for 3 months. We're going to look for a right midfielder from Brunei. There's just so many Asian countries that I don't know which ones are in out of the game. Oh, Bhutan. Did I miss Bhutan? If I miss Bhutan, I can just go back and do it now. It's no big deal. No, I didn't miss Bhutan. There's Bhutan up here just above Guyana. Okay, fine. Gotta make sure I didn't actually miss any. I don't think I did, though. No, I don't think I did. Okay, so we're going to go to the Maldives for 3 months, and we are going to look for Maldivians left mid, which makes sense because we have an Andorran striker, and it would make sense to have European strikers and like Asian wingers, I guess. I don't know. So Europe, it's going to be Southern Europe, and we're going to go to Malta for 3 months looking for a striker. Although actually, I don't really want to look for another striker right now, to be honest. Kind of want to send him to look for a fullback. I want to save striker for a different country. Sorry, Malta. Not to put a dampener on Malta. Let's look for a right back from Malta. I'm going to save that striker spot for a different country, I guess. Come on then, Brunei Darussalam. Let's see what we can find. Oh yeah, all right. We might already be done. Oh my god. Mahmoud Safiq Hawass looked insane. 80 to 94 potential is daft. We're finding some really, really talented players in these niche countries. Definitely more talented than I thought anyway. And now we're in the Maldives. Yeah, we got one guy here, Fakan, definitely worth saving. If he's our best from the Maldives, I'm not even going to be mad at that. That's pretty good. He's not got more potential than Hawass, but you know, there's no point complaining about it. Like, he's still really, really good. And then a right back from Malta. We're not going to find much here. I might keep Darman in just in case, but yeah, he's not going to have the potential of Fakan and Hawass. I mean, obviously, I might as well promote Hawass to the first team right now, to be honest. I won't, just in case, but you know, I might as well. He's that good. Second second scout report from Brunei Darussalam, and we're not going to find anything quite as good as the man we've already found. Nobody even quite breaking 1 million value. Oh, I accidentally promoted someone, did I? Oh no, that's Thakan. Although he is a left winger, which I didn't notice, and he's 69 to 89 potential now. Can I make him a left mid? Yes, I can in 2 weeks. Okay, that's fine. But look at Hawass, 86 to 94. Jesus. Oh my God, we found the Bruneian Messi. Literally, bro. Let's see if we can find anyone better from the Maldives. Doesn't really look like it. And what about Malta? Any luck? Yes. Jake Farrugia. Perfect. Okay, and Peter Lombardi. Oh my God. The untapped Maltan potential. Oh my God. Lombardi with more potential, Farrugia higher rated. Okay, I'm leaving in the academy just to see what the split actually is. We're going to get rid of Darmanin anyway, but we're going to have some decisions to make. We're not going to have any decisions to make about Brunei, but we're going to have decisions to make about the other countries anyway. Right, let's get the easy one out of the way first. Brunei. Yeah, okay, we did find Mo Shakir Ibrahim. Let's just promote him and see if he's anywhere near the potential. No, he's not even close. He's not even top 3. Ibrahim, you're going to join and leave the youth academy on the exact same day, my friend, alongside all of your Bruneian brothers. They're all going to get rejected. The Maldives, we could definitely do with an improvement here if we can find one, and we actually can't. Ibrahim. Actually, he looks all right. I might sign him up. Also, he's got a great name. So good they named it twice. Ibrahim. He's not top 3 in potential, and yeah, it's a decision really, isn't it? Do we go Thakan or do we go Ibrahim? I kind of want to go Ibrahim just for the name. Yeah, we're gonna go Ibrahim. And then Malta, we do have 2 good players, but we could do with an absolute world beater to blow them out of the water. Dean Falzon isn't as good as the guys we have in there. Gabriel Muscat might be though. Is he top 3? He's second. Yeah, he's a middle ground. He's also 14, but he is a middle ground between Lombardi and Farrugia, which means we're going to go with Muscat. I can just yam him on a development plan and chuck him into the first team. Same with Ibrahim. And then obviously Hawass. So Hawass is straight up, Ibrahim is up, and obviously Muscat is as well. He's 14, but like I said, I have mods. I can just promote people to the first team whenever I want. Bishop is out. Ibrahim is in. Evans is out. Hawass is in. And at right back, we have Muscat. And now we're short of a left back, a striker, and honestly, a better goalkeeper. That would be nice. I'm gonna send the scouts out to look for a left back and a striker, and I'm gonna look for another goalkeeper as well. That's probably the way to go. But where are we actually gonna go? Okay, so the first place is going to be Suriname. Suriname is, so here's Malta, and then 2 above is obviously Suriname, famous for their connections with the Netherlands. For example, the likes of Ruud Gullit, Patrick Kluivert, Frank Rijkaard can all claim heritage in Suriname. So we're going to send our scouts there and see if we can find another one of those. That'd be nice. 3 months in Suriname, and you know what? Maybe this is our place for a striker. Like I said, they have the football heritage. It kind of makes sense. Let's look for a number 9. Let's go. Following Suriname, though, is Montenegro, I believe it is, and then it's Luxembourg. We could go Montenegro. Are they in the game? Is it Eastern Europe? They are in the game. Montenegro. Shout out Stefan Jovetic. It's the only Montenegrin player I know. 3 months in Montenegro, and we're going to look for a Montenegrin left back, and then we'll look for a Luxembourg goalkeeper because that'd be good. Although actually, is Luxembourg in the game? I don't know. Should be Central Europe. Oh, they're not. Yeah, they're not in the game. All right, who else? Don't know why I thought they were in the game. Macau isn't. Solomon Islands is though. Right, we're going back to Oceania. Oh God. Solomon Islands, 3 months. Look for a goalkeeper. This did not work with Tonga. Let's see if it works with the Solomon. First swing of the bat. First up, Suriname. Royal Mulder looks bad, but Royal Bloom looks good. Martin Jacobs. You can see it's like the Dutch influence on the name. Like Martin with a J. That's very Dutch. Pieter Molinar. Look at his potential. Wow. Bjorn Diegraf. No, that's no good. But yeah, Molinar is the man, I think. Just sheer potential. So Bloom is going to step aside. Molinar is going to keep him in there for sure. Let's have a look at Montenegro. Looking at left back, Simovic looks actually pretty good here. There's his brother, but he's not quite as good. Whoa. That's a hell of a name. Komjanovic. Yeah, Komjanovic. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, we'll promote him as well. See who's better. And Dragan Dragojevic. Okay, yeah, promote him. Oh my God, the Montenegro left back market is popping. Molinar has more potential than all of them. That's good, but Dragojevic has the most potential. Seems like a good middle ground between Simovic and Komjanovic. Yeah, it's not that hard to pronounce. I'm just tripping. Komjanovic. Anyway, whatever. We don't have to pronounce his name anymore because he's gone. Dragijevic is in, and we still have the Solomon Islands. We need a big goalkeeper here. There's someone that's even better than the guy we already have. Okay, Sinamoy. Also, nah, he's not actually that good. In terms of potential, Sinamoy is just ahead of Dragijevic. Okay, now I'm comfortable. We have a goalkeeper that's already better than our Tongan in nets. We're gonna go to June, which would be it will be the last month of scouting, because when you go to the next season or new season in career mode, they don't automatically give you the scout reports like they should. It makes no sense, but they don't. So actually, we're only going to get 2 months of scouting in these countries, although we've kind of already found players that are incredible. So, you know, I think if you're from those countries, I don't think you should be upset. You know, we've still found some excellent players from your countries for sure. Although I doubt there's anyone from Suriname watching this video. If you're from Suriname watching this video, leave me a comment, please. But don't like dox yourself, you know what I mean? Don't leave your house address in the comments. That's a terrible idea. To be very, very clear, do not leave your house address in the comments. Okay, Suriname, I'm not going to find anyone better, but I mean, we've already crossed this bridge. It's a Brunei situation all over again. Molinar Molinar is already incredible. Montenegro left back. Technically, the lowest potential in our academy is this Montenegrin left back, but you know, we still really, really good potential, so I don't really care. And Solomon Islands goalkeepers, is there anyone absolutely earth-shattering? It doesn't really look like it in this report. Okay, so that's going to be it then. I will check on June 1st, or sorry, on July 1st, just in case there is, you know, any extra players, but I don't think there's going to be. We're going to have Peter Molinar starting up front for us. We're going to have Dragijevic as our left back, and we're going to have Sina Moy in nets. Let's put all these guys on development plans first of all, and then we're going to get them up to the first team. I am slightly worried about Sina Moy because he's not going to be starting straight away. So what I'm going to do is promote him to the first team, and I'm going to send him out on loan. That's a problem for next year. Right now, we finished the year in 12th place. That's really, really good, especially for a new team. Micronation FC is doing really, really well. Let's proceed to next season, and let's send our scouts back out again, and you know, let's send our guy out on loan, that goalkeeper. Let's see if we can get him better than the Tongan in nets, who is now actually like an enemy, I guess. We want him just as a bench keeper though. Yeah, we're on the first, and well, yeah, they have reports, but the reports are completely empty. That's no good to me. It's going to say that we have our scouts back. We're going to send them right back out again, but not before adding Sinamoy to the loan list. So yeah, Paye is listed as at the club since. Mariani is an exciting prospect. That's good. Abbott's at the club since. That's not great. Thorson is potential to be special. That's insane. Balaguer at the club since isn't great. Tagabi at the club since isn't great. Hawass potential to be special. That we knew. Ibrahim is at the club since as well. Yeah, we're going to have a bit of work to do, I think. Dragijevic is showing great potential. So that's really good. There's definitely work to be done. Yeah, there's definitely work to be done. But we're going to be fine. Sinamoy's on the loan list. Let's go and send our scouts back out again. So at this point, we're looking for backup. We're going to go to Guyana, Bhutan, and Comoros. If Comoros aren't in the game, we'll send them to Fiji. I'm not sure if they are. But Guyana and Bhutan, we can certainly do. So Guyana's in South America. We're going to go to Guyana for 3 months. And now we need backup. So we have a backup goalkeeper sorted. We need 6 backup positions. We need backup fullback and centre back, backup winger and centre mid, and I suppose 2 backup strikers. I suppose that would kind of do. So in Guyana, it's, you know, northern South America. It's very equatorial. That doesn't mean anything. I'm just going to look for centre mid. I was trying to set something up there, but I actually have nothing to set up whatsoever. From South America, we're going to East Asia. We're going to go to Southern Asia, and we're going to go to Bhutan for 3 months. The mountains, effectively. The birthplace of the box. Shout out FNG. We're going to look for a backup centre back here. And Comoros, I think, is technically Africa, and they aren't in the game. Just have to double check their flag. I don't think they're in the game. No, they're not. Okay, we're going to Fiji. Fiji for 3 months. We can look for a backup Fijian striker, I guess. So backup centre mid, backup centre back, and the backup striker. Let's see what we can find. Before I simulate a month though, I am going to try and get this goalkeeper out on loan. Oh, I'm also going to buy coaches. Yeah, I should probably done that a while ago. Whoops. Oh well. Okay, we have offers from Mariani, Abbott, actually Welsh I could sell. Jamie Jenkins, I can get rid of him. I don't need. But nothing yet for our goalkeeper. Bit of a shame. Anyway, for the moment, Guyana. We need a midfielder. We got Vivian Young. He looks pretty good. Nobody else is that good, but I'm not bothered because now we're going to Bhutan. Shout out the box. Oh my god, there's a guy with purple hair and he's not that good at football. Anyone actually that good? Chowdhury looks... Nah, he's not actually that good. His value isn't that high. And Fiji. We need a Fijian striker and we're going to get... Yeah, there's one here. Kapalu. Suppose we can keep him. What I'm going to try and do with these bench players as well is loan them out too, because obviously if we don't loan them out, they'll just be sitting on our bench and then we're just going to have like a 70 rated bench, or actually even probably less than that, to be honest. Probably like a 65 rated bench and like 90 rated starters. Like, that's no good to us. We got an offer for Thorson as well. We're going to block that, but loan to buy. Here we go. Sinamoy. Send them out for 2 years. We don't need him. Also, his name is Henry. I think that's cool. Go on, Henry. Right. Sure enough, Sinamoy 2 years to Frosinone, and then also Club Atletico Tigre. A long way from the Solomon Islands now, kid. Anyway, Dragijevic, we can block that. The captain is Abbott. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I'd rather it was Thorson, to be honest. So I'm going to force it to be Thorson. It's kind of simple. Anyway, that's our first month of scouting done, and we sent a player out on loan. So that's good, I guess. That counts for something, I guess, right? Guyana. No, nothing. Okay. You know, I feel like if I say the country name in different ways, you know, then maybe I'll get better players. I don't know. I'm just waffling. Bhutan. No, that doesn't work. Although that guy looks all right. I might keep him as a banker. We don't need, to be fair, super high potential players. We've kind of crossed that bridge already. We just need decent players for the bench to just kind of fill it out, you know? We don't need 99 potential. We only need like 70 to 75. James Cavan, he looks all right. William Barry, he looks all right as well. Who has got the most potential? It's Cavan. He's got more than Kapalu. Okay, so we can get rid of Barry anyway. This Vivian Young guy looks insane, by the way. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with this. It's like a 4 overall difference, but James Cavan is 14. I don't know. Probably stick him on the development plan anyway, just to be safe. Still have 1 more month of scouting though. Let's see what we can find. And then after this month of scouting, we're going to look for a backup fullback, a backup wide midfielder, and then another backup striker. And then that's kind of going to be us. I mean, I could send them out again to try and like fill out the bench a little more for when we get to the Premier League and stuff. That's actually probably a good idea. That's, yeah, I'll do that. But I'll just look for like striker, centre mid, defender or something. Or actually no, because we already have 2 backup strikers. So what, like, I guess centre mid, wide player, someone who can play left back, left mid, or right back, right mid, and then another centre back. And then that'll do us. good. That'll be fine. That's going to be our micronation team. We're almost there. We're making good progress. Not bothered about Guyana. We already got a guy, although Vivian George looks insane. Okay, yeah, this guy might be better. This is why you check the scout report no matter what, just in case you find someone even better. And sure enough, he is better. Oh, we have to let Vivian Young go. Oh, that's such a shame. Okay, but George is better. Vivian George is better. I don't even know if I want to send this guy out on loan. Is there a point? I'm going to promote him to the first team. Actually, I'll just wait a minute. I'll promote them all at the same time, but I'm definitely going to promote him to the first team. Shout out Bhutan, I guess. Yeah, nobody really from Bhutan. I guess Kunwara, he looks all right at football. Yeah, it's going to be Cavan, then Kapalu. I still don't know what to do about that, but if we find a really, really good striker here, yeah, it could save my blushes and make this a lot easier for... Okay, we didn't. Damn it, I have to make a decision. I might take Benoni Kapalu just because he's 4 overall higher rated. It's as simple as that. We don't need these guys to be world beaters. We just need them to be decent at football. Even if he's 73 rated, that's probably enough, but he's going to be more than 73 rated. If his potential is like 80 and he hits 80 overall, that's perfect for a backup striker. That's all I need. And then now Bhutan. So Mala has more potential than Kunwar, and he has purple hair, or pink hair, I should say, and that is really helping his case. So yeah, Kunwar's gone. And these are our 3. So Mala in, Vivian George in, which is insane. He looks ridiculous. And then Kapalu as well. Shout out Benoni. We are going to send more scouts out though, but onto the bench it would be Kapalu, Mala, and George. Okay. Yeah, George wouldn't technically start. Oh, I need to make sure all these players actually play football. Yeah, hold on 1 second. I gotta do like selection bias and stuff. So what the actual hell is next for us? Where are we going? I don't know what that was for me. So we've done Fiji. We can do Cyprus, Djibouti, and Eswatini. Okay. We're into the millions now, by the way. Djibouti is the first country in the world over 1 million. Although, to be honest, Cyprus might be there now. Although, no, 2024 census, Cyprus might not be there. Anyway, shout out Djibouti, I guess. So Cyprus, Djibouti, and Eswatini. Okay, let's do that. We'll start off with Cyprus because they are listed first. Southern Europe. Scroll the whole way down to Cyprus. And we are going to look for a Cypriot fullback. Shout out to my granddad who spent time in the military in Cyprus. Thanks, granddad, I guess. Anyway, what was next? Oh, yes. How could I forget? Djibouti. Djibouti. They are in the game, right? They are in the game, right? Are they not in the game? Is there no Djibouti in the game? How are there so many African countries in this game and there's no Djibouti? Okay, well, Eswatini are in the game, so we'll go with Eswatini anyway. So Southern Africa, Eswatini, which is one of... Actually, no, it's probably my favorite flag in the whole world. Like, it's the coolest flag ever. And I guess we can look for a backup Eswatini striker because obviously cool flag, you know, flag tax. Famously, there was flag tax. And then what's next then? Mauritius. Oh, cool. Okay. If no Mauritius and Trinidad, but we're going to do Mauritius. I believe they're in the game. Oh, wait. No, they're not. Oh, my God. Seriously? Man, EA have got to add more countries to this game. I know they added loads into FC25, but they got to do loads more, man. No Mauritius means we are going to Trinidad and Tobago. Actually, an idea I had. If I ever, you know, when I get older and stuff, if I get dogs, I want to get 2 dogs and I want to call them Trinidad and Tobago. I just think that would be funny. We already have our striker sorted, so we're not going to find the next Dwight York, but we could find a winger. Maybe we'll find 2 wingers. Maybe we'll find Trinidad and Tobago. You never know. It's probably mildly offensive, but you know, sorry. I hope it's not offensive. I'm not trying to be offensive. Anyway, whatever. But Trinidad and Tobago plan is very, very true. If I do get 2 dogs as an adult, I would like to call them Trinidad and Tobago because you can shorten it. You could call them Trini and Toby, you know, and that would make sense. That would make sense. And it would be funny. And it leans on my love of geography. So, you know, kind of makes sense. Leave a like for Trinidad and Tobago, I guess. I don't know. Also, don't steal that idea. That's my idea. If you want to do it with other countries, you can. You can do it with Sao Tome and Principe. You can do it with St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You can do it with St. Kitts and Nevis. That's actually a good one, to be honest. Kitts and Nevis. That's a good... Anyway, whatever. I'm just saying, Trinidad and Tobago is mine. Or not is mine, are mine, because they're my dogs collectively. Whatever. English is my first language. Okay, Cyprus. We're looking for a fullback. We don't quite find anyone incredible. This guy looks alright, though. He's a decent banker. Pretty decent value, pretty decent potential. You know, no shame in that at all. Eswatini striker. Let's see what we can find here. Nah, nobody really that good. Bemba seems like a decent banker, but yeah, nobody really that good. Actually, Themba's a better banker. He's 1.3 million value. We find Bemba and Themba. Oh, that's hilarious. Themba actually has the most potential in the whole academy, but Bemba can go because we have Elphus Themba. Elphus, Jesus, what a hell of a first name. Okay, Trinidad. Oh, Isaac Freen. Right, we have our winger. Beautiful stuff. Okay, that's really, really good. We have our backup winger. So sorted. Got so much potential. Okay, let's go to December now. El Diciembre. We got to find someone better. We don't really. Damn it, Cyprus. Don't let me down, man. Eswatini. Nobody massively better either. And Trinidad. We're already good for Trinidad, to be honest, so there's no point even really bothering. Although there always is, you know. Even if you have someone good, you can always get someone better. You know, you got to live by that philosophy, man. But actually, all 3 of these guys are pretty good. Actually, Themba's potential all of a sudden is pretty good. Damn. Okay, I'm actually going to stick him on a development plan. I'll do the same with Freen. I mean, I might as well do the same with Panagos. I mean, I'm in the zone, you know. While giving it development plans, I may as well do it to our 3rd player. We're also heading into January, so whoever we do sign up from Cyprus, Trinidad and Tobago, and Eswatini, we're going to send them out on loan, as well as the guys from the last scout report. So everyone on the bench will be out on loan, getting better and getting better, instead of just sitting on our bench and playing no football. As young players, they need to develop so they can be really, really good good. So if we do need them eventually in Champions League games when people get injured, because it does happen, they'll be good enough to, you know, back up the team. Final scout report. Any luck in Cyprus? Yeah, Lambros looks good. Lazardis looks good as well. We can check their potentials. We have the money to promote people. That guy was 4'11", by the way. I just caught that out of the corner of my eye. That's insane. Yeah, Lambros has the most potential of anyone. All right, Lazardis, you are gone, son. Lambros, we are keeping you. He can also play left back, right back, and centre back. Love that versatility, mate. Panagon, sorry, mate, but you're Panagon. Really funny. Like and subscribe for more jokes. Anyway, I'm really sorry. Okay, nobody else from Eswatini, but that's okay. Like I said, coolest flag in the world. Shout out Eswatini for having a really, really cool flag. Trinidad, we found Trinidad, but we did not find Tobago. Donald Burke. That's a hell of an English name, actually. Anyway, I don't know why I said English like that. Like Winston, I was saying it. Anyway, whatever. This is the players. We're going to promote them to the senior team. Promote them all to the senior team. Sinamoy is up 1 overall, but Pay is up 3. Maybe Pay is the man. Anyway, Lambros, add him to the loan list. Same as Kapalu. He's on the bench. So is Temba, and so is Freen. So is Mala, and so is George. Everyone else is starting. Shout out Ibrahim. Shout out Dragan Dragojevic as well, I guess. Yeah, everyone else is starting. Okay, no worries. We're going to try and get all those guys out on loan. Actually, do we have the squad size to do that? Do we have 6 players? We do. We have loads. But before we simulate, we better send our scouts out again for the final time, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it is for the final time. Let's see if your country makes it. So it's going to be Estonia, Timor-Leste, and Equatorial Guinea. Now, I know all 3 of those countries are in the game. So that's going to be us. We're going to get to the 150th smallest country, or largest country, I should say, in the world, with a population of 1,558,160. So Estonia, Timor-Leste, and Equatorial Guinea. I can exit out of this window. We're not going to need it ever again. Well, maybe at some point in like a few years, I guess, maybe. Estonia, 3 months. We are going to look for, Estonian defenders. Are you kidding me? And then we're going to Timor-Leste, which is in Asia, Southeast Asia. Scroll to Timor-Leste for 3 months. I suppose we can look for a Timor-Leste central midfielder. Estonia, Timor-Leste, and Equatorial Guinea, which is in Central Africa, apparently. There it is. 3 months, Equatorial Guinea, and we're going to look for a backup winger. Another one. May as well put them on the winger plus playstyle, and that will do me. This is going to be a final scouting mission, like I said. So let's see if we can get our bench players out on loan in this January window, and then in next year's summer transfer window, we'll try and get the 3 players that we scout in this scouting mission from Estonia, Timor-Leste, and Equatorial Guinea. See if we can get them out on loan then. But for now, let's get these guys out. And we shouldn't have a problem with it. Balaguer offers we're going to block. But Mala can go to FC Twente. George with a buy offer. Oh, no way. Hawass. Yeah, block that. You're hilarious. Whoa, loads of offers. Okay, so we can get rid of Richards anyway. Themba to Sunderland. Definitely a good idea. 2-year loan. I'd love that. Mala 2 years to Twente. That's lovely. Lambros to Salford, where he might actually play, to be completely honest. Kapulu short-term to Jeju United. Gonna get him out on a 2-year. And Freen to Alanyaspor. Korendon Alanyaspor. Okay, in Turkey. Let's go. 2 years. Lovely. Vivian George from Sheffield United. 2-year loan. From Coventry. 2-year loan. I'm taking nothing else. Temba 2 years to Sunderland. Lovely. Freen 2 years to Alanyaspor. And Ibrahim gets offers from America and from the south of England. Fat chance at that. So these are all the ones we have in waiting. George, Lambros, Kapulu, Mala, Freen, and Temba. That's actually all of our loan players. Lovely. We have offers for everyone. Okay, great. UEFA Team of the Year just popped up on the screen. There it is. Mbappe, Vinicius, Bellingham, Pedro, Rodrigo, Wirtz, Gvardiol, somehow, Ruben Diaz, Davies at centre back, Rudiger at full back. That doesn't make sense. Okay, whatever. Quite fine. That's all right. Pure adrenaline. Shut up, Clara. What are you talking about? Pure adrenaline. Bro, you're playing Alphonso Davies at centre back. You're conceding 25 goals. And that's just the first half. Okay, George is gone. Lambros is going to be gone. And Kapulu is going to be gone to Jeju as well. And the other 3 have already been loaned out. Temba, Freen, and Mala. And then we sold Lance Richards. He's not a real player. Don't worry. Rafinha is now playing with Man United. Wow. Okay. Just getting into the lore of the save. Okay. Don't mind me. It's important. We're going to be playing against these teams later on anyway, so it's important. Anyway, George is loaned out, and we're still waiting on Kapalu and Lambros. I'm just going to assume they go through. They will. They definitely will. Let's just go to Feb first. Let's go to our first scout report. Shout out Estonia. Oh my god. Artom Manik. Okay, we have our guy. 84 to 94 potential. See, I'm gagging. I feel sick. There's also Andres Cool, but there's no way we signed Andres Cool. So that guy with 2 million value as well. Like, Manik is way better. Sorry, Cool. You're gone. Not cool anymore, are you? Manik is back. Yeah, put him on an 8-week dev plan. What? That's the most potential we've seen today. That's the most potential I've seen in a while, actually, in a few of these saves. Anyone from Timor-Leste? No. What about Equatorial Guinea? It's like Guinea, but it's Equatorial. No. I suppose Ramon Sanchez is a decent banker, I guess. There's probably some decent bankers from the other country as well, from Timor-Leste, but I didn't really take heed. We can check another month. We're 18th in the league currently as well, by the way. It's a bit of a transition year for us where we're starting some of these young players. Yeah, look, they're developing really well. Mariani's 73 rated. Even Muscat, who's our weakest player, 59 rated. They're the kind of players waiting for it to catch up. Like Muscat, like Molinar up front as well is another another example. Actually, Paya Nets is one of our best players from Tonga. That was not a voice crack. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Anyway, we're going to March. Is there even a point in looking at Estonia? Yes, there is. I don't know why I keep asking that question, but yeah, none of these guys are going to do it for me. Shawty lads, you're not good enough. Shawty lads. It's my Scouse accent. Like and subscribe for Scouse, I guess. I don't know. Okay, this guy looks good. Fernão Sampaio. He looks good. It's the most Portuguese sounding name I have ever heard in my life. Anyway, Equatorial Guinea. It's like Guinea, but on the equator. Pablo Escobar. No way. Yeah, we're signing Pablo Escobar. Are you kidding me? Look, you probably won't even get a look into the starting 11. So honestly, yeah, we can just sign these players for the memes. And Pablo Escobar is a funny name. He's also second most potential in the academy. So it makes sense. So that means I'm going to let Ramon Sanchez walk, and Pablo Escobar is going to be starting for us. It doesn't really look like Pablo Escobar though. I don't think Pablo Escobar had dreads like that. Although, look, I didn't know the man personally. Maybe he did. Maybe in his free time he cosplayed. Maybe Pablo Escobar was a cosplayer and you and I didn't know. You know, maybe that wasn't part of the Narcos Netflix documentary, and that would make sense. Seems like a detail that they would. You know, I'm just waffling at this point. Pablo Escobar is like hidden in like cosplay in like behind closed doors. I doubt it, but it's not impossible, and it's not funny to think about. It's kind of funny. Anyway, whatever. Also, I don't know why I'm wearing a France jersey. Literally, like World Cup finalist in 2022, one of the biggest countries in the world, especially for football. I should be wearing one of my niche football jerseys. As a matter of fact, give me a minute. I'm going to change it to a niche football jersey. You cannot get nicher than a team that's literally never played a football match before. This is the jersey of the Marshall Islands. They've got their first game coming up this summer. I think it's in August, July or August. I'm actually thinking of going out to it for the match. Maybe make a little vlog or something like that. Could be good for the channel, you know, could be fun. But yeah, shout out the Marshall Islands. I bought this jersey in support of them, trying to help fund their football program and try and get them off the ground. The last international football team on the planet. They're the only country without an international football team until now. They're going to play in August for the first time, so that's cool. Anyway, oh my god, who's Andrew Sepp? He looks insane. And also these two guys, but they're nowhere near as good as the two demons that we found from Estonia. Okay, Manik does have more potential, but Sepp is 67 rated. Also, Manik is a CDM, which I didn't think about. I do need a backup centre back. I don't need backup CDM, but I do need a backup centre back. Could I make Manik a centre back? Hypothetically. Oh, in 2 weeks. Yeah, okay, I'll just do that. But now I have to make a decision. Oh, honestly, it has to be Andrew Sepp. A 14 overall difference in rating is just huge. And even though Manik has the most potential, Sepp does have the second most potential. Manik will just sit on the bench. R.I.P. Manik. R.I.P. Manik. You're going to be going. We're going to keep Andrew Sepp instead. And we still have to look at other nations. Timor-Leste. Lest we forget. No, there's nobody there. I just said that phrase. It's literally just a phrase. It has no meaning whatsoever. Del Moguera. I might sign him up just for the crack. He's not better than Sampaio. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone better than Pablo Escobar from Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea. Jesus. Fabio Velasco looks alright. I did not see his first name, so I just said Fablo. Which is just a terrible guess. If I was going to guess, I should have said Fabio. Fablo is nobody's name. If your name's Fablo, like and subscribe. Ah, he is second in potential. It's Fabricio. Okay. And he's high rated. Yeah, but I'm calling an audible here. Not an audible, sorry. I'm pulling rank here. I'm taking Pablo Escobar. I don't care. Just for the name alone. Okay. These are the final three Wonder Kids. Promote, and promote to the senior team. The youth academy is closed. We have scoured this planet for the best young Wonder Kids from the most niche nations possible, and this is what we found. In goals, we have a Tongolese Paya in nets. At right back, we have Malta, then Iceland, Vanuatu, and then Montenegro at left back. At left mid, we have the Maldives with a midfield pairing of San Marino and Gibraltar. Oh, I'm doing so well, damn it. And then at right mid, we have Brunei Darussalam, and up front, a strike pairing of Suriname and Andorra. On the bench, we have Timor-Leste, Equatorial Guinea, and Estonia. And furthermore, we have lone players from Guyana, from Bhutan, Eswatini, Trinidad and Tobago. Shout out to my dogs that don't exist. Fiji, Cyprus, Solomon Islands. They are the nations. They are the nations that are going to win a Champions League. Most of these guys are going to be the first person or the first people from their country to win the Champions League. They're also going to be, some of them are going to be the first people from their country to play in the Premier League, play in the Champions League, and win it. The guy from Trinidad won't be. You know, Pablo Escobar won't be because, you know, Dwight York. That's rough. Oh, wait, no, it's not Pablo Escobar. He's from Equatorial Guinea. The guy from Trinidad, I don't remember. Anyway, he won't be the first. But most of the other guys will be, especially like San Marino and stuff. So that's all I can do for this season. Let's sim to June. Only 2 months away. And let's do a little bit of next season player development. Let's send the players that are currently on the bench out on loan as well. Let's get them developing. Let's try and shoot up the divisions. Next year, I kind of want to at least try and get promoted. So let's see if we can do that. June the 1st. We're up to 12th again. again, I don't know. I don't know. This team I cannot read. This is the team of Micronation FC. Highest rated player is now a gold card. Mariani is now, he's basically like a lower half Premier League quality, and he's playing in League 2. Shout out to San Marino for existing and being good at football. Also Thoresen, which you learned today. That's what that letter in Icelandic. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, you can still see it. I was gonna say my face cam's blocking it, but no, you can still see it on the squad screen. Anyway, Muscat also, by the way, Muscat is the capital city of Oman. There you go. Shout out to Oman, I guess. Didn't quite make this list of small countries because it's also big. But yes, okay. Mariani's potential to be special. Paya's crap. We already know that. But he's up 6. Arthur Abbott's an exciting prospect. Torresen's potential to be special. Balaguer's an exciting prospect. Exciting prospect. Exciting prospect. Exciting prospect. Potential to be special. Hawass, the GOAT. Exciting prospect. Submit a transfer request, but he's terrible, so I don't care. And also, okay, so contract's expiring next year. Molinar, potential to be special. Exciting prospect. Really, really good potential. Really, really high ceiling. Let's take this further. Let's go to next season. I'm going to do some contracts next season. I'm going to fly through development plans next season. I'm going to get players out on loan. Loads of administrative stuff that's going to set us up for a League 2 promotion berth, hopefully. Oh yes, of course. I didn't even think about this. Harvey Welch, of course, brother of Hayley Welch, the Hawk Tua girl. No, we're not talking about Hawk Tua. Come on. R.I.P. Well, she's not dead. You know what I mean. Mariani's on the last year of his deal, so we're going to do his contract. Actually, we're just going to do everyone's contract if we can. We do have a bit of money. How much do we have? We have like 12 million. Yeah, we can spend all that. See, we're also funded by the United Nations. Yes, we're funded by the United Nations. We're trying to promote football in smaller countries. So yes, we're funded by the United Nations to help support football in smaller countries. Are you convinced? I'm not convinced. No, I'm not convinced at all. Why would the United Nations fund the football team? I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? They're the ones who did it, not me. Anyway, okay, they definitely did not. Pablo Escobar, we're going to add to the loan list. Fernão Sampaio, the most Portuguese name ever. We're going to add him to the loan list. And then Andrew Sepp. Is there even a point adding him to the loan list? Because he's already 67. Yeah, go on, I will. He's already 67 rated though. Like, that's insane. I did contracts. So let's loan these guys out and then I can do development plans. No point doing development plans for players that I'm inevitably going to loan out anyway. They're not even going to play for us in a little while. Loan offer for Harvey Welch can go. I don't care. Fernão Sampaio, 1 year from Deportivo Riestra, which is Spanish sounding, but anyway, I'm not quite sure where that is. And then Pablo Escobar from Harrogate Town. Very exotic for Mr. Pablo. Or supposed to be Mr. Escobar, wouldn't it? Mr. Pablo. Fernão Sampaio, 2 years. Lovely. Get him out of here. Pablo Escobar, 2 years. Get him out of here. That'll never not be funny. We have offers for Sepp from Bristol City and Hull City. No place I'd rather be than Hull, tell you that much. Going to Hull sounds like a forfeit, but no, he's choosing to go there. And that's fine. I'm sure Hull's actually lovely. Shout out if you're from Hull. You probably are. Well, you know, not everyone who's watching this video is from Hull, but you know what I'm trying to say. There's probably someone from that's watching this video that's Fernão Sampaio, it didn't work. Oh, I bet we don't have enough players in our squad. Yeah, we don't. Oh my god, who the hell is Encarnação? Okay, right, well, I found a new most Portuguese name. Sorry, Sampaio. Sorry, Sampaio. I don't know why I put the accent on for that. Anyway, whatever. I need to find some free agent players to sign just to hold the ground for the moment so I can actually send these players out on loan. Yeah, right, go on. Manuel Namora, he will do. Eric Ramirez, he will do. And Sultan Mandash, yes, perfect. I'm gonna sign these guys up. We've hit the squad limit of 18. We're literally not able to lose any more players because we'd be breaking the rules. So what I'm gonna need to do is sign players in order to actually let people leave. 2 years for Sultan, yeah, that's no problem. I'm gonna sign these guys up. I'm gonna get the other guys out on loan. They will go, and I'll come back to you to do development plans to see how quickly our players are gonna be developing. Okay, players are loaned out. Sepp is gone. Escobar and Sampaio are all gone. And that means we can do development plans for the first time in effectively 2 years. I had to sign a bunch of free agents, so I don't care about them. But Paella, yeah, okay. He gets better in 4 weeks. Don't care about him. Dragievich, 1 week. Beautiful. Tagobe, he's actually not even on anything. 9 weeks, okay. 6 weeks for Torresen. Muscat, 5 weeks. Lovely. But I'm going to put him on a fullback plan anyway. Ibrahim gets better in 12 weeks and has the best name of all time. Mariani, yeah, man. That playmaker development plan is so good. I'm going to put him on box to box though because it is slightly quicker. Same with Arthur Abbott. He's good, man. He's good where he is. Havas is better as a wide midfielder. Razani is a random Iranian guy. I don't care about him. Actually, don't care about anyone here. Molinar gets better in 4 weeks at target forward. Balaguer gets better in 4 weeks. Still where he is, but I'm going to change him to target forward anyway to kind of try and round him out a little bit more. And that's all the development plans that we can do in terms of contracts. We're not really problems at all, really. Promotion is frankly necessary this season. We should really go up. I think we need to go up because if we don't go up, then we're going to have issues with contracts, re-signing players. You know, these players are too good for League 2. So yeah, we're going to have issues, but I think we can get promoted. Let's go to June the 1st and let's. All right, it's June 1st and we won the league. Good. Okay. I was a little bit nervous coming back here. I wanted to make sure that we did get promoted and we certainly did. 6 points clear of the 3rd, 4th place kind of teams, you know. 6 points clear of promotion, I think is probably the right phrase. Mariani, 81 rated. Same with Abbott. Wow. We now have 4 gold cards, including those two, Balaguer and then Paya in nets. Lovely stuff. That's really, really nice. I'm going to renew the contract of Zachary Harvey if I can. It's no big deal if I can't. I can. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and while I'm in the zone, I might as well do these guys as well. Paya is actually way better than I thought he would be. I thought he was going to be our terrible potential goalkeeper, but he actually seems to to be doing pretty well. He's 75 rated already. No extension for Mariani. Right, okay, I'm gonna have to stop in January to do him then, because we cannot lose him. I mean, his value is 62 million though. Yeah, he's really, really good. Maybe a bit too good for us. I don't know. Abbott went +7 this year. Jesus Christ. Yeah, everyone's like +6. Haya +2. Thought that might happen. Vivian George +3 though. So that's nice backup center mid. Everyone like +5, +4, +5. Actually, yeah, Sep +4. Freen +5 on loan. Temba +3 on loan. Mala only up 1. That's a bit worrying, but it's okay. Kapalu up 3. That's lovely. Sampao up 3 as well. Lambros up 2. Sinamoy up 3. Sinamoy has a lot of catching up to do. Escobar up none. Are you serious? Not up at all. Okay, that's not great. Anyway, I shouldn't be worried. I should be happy. We got promoted. I'm gonna have to stop in January next year, and that is a slight worry. I need to be able to re-sign Mariani. I think I'll be able to get him on another year, and if we get promoted again next year, then we might just fly up the divisions, and hopefully I can give him a big contract in the Premier League and he'll stay with us. That's kind of my plan. But next year, I'm gonna look at coaches because we need some more. Oh yeah, we definitely need coaches. Definitely get a goalkeeper one anyway. 3-star, throw him in there. Beautiful stuff. And then actually, it's kind of fine for the moment. To be honest, I can probably get more coaches next year when we get people back from loan and stuff. Sinamoy is actually back. Oh, 57 rated, man. I think we got to send him back out on loan again, man. His contract's expiring though. Okay, so we got to do his. Okay, so let's send Sinamoy back out on loan. I'm not going to do development plans. I'll do them next year. Don't need to do them every single year. Monanar offer we're going to block, but we're going to offer from Chandin Jinmeng Tiger Football Club. Okay, 2 years. Lovely. Sinamoy accepts Chanjin. Beautiful stuff. That's all I could want. Not even going to bother with Port Vale. Let's get Sinamoy out of here and let's go. I can just simulate now. Let me just make sure Sinamoy's actually gone. He certainly is. Sinamoy is loaned out. And a man like me in a time like this, that's all I could want. Okay, let's go to January. The first, I've got to renew the contract of Mariani, which I'm, you know, fingers crossed I can actually do. 1st of January, let's do this damn contract, will we? These other guys I don't care about, but Stefano Mariani I do. Let's delegate and see what happens. 2-year extension. Beautiful, let's go. I'm gonna do Arthur Abbott as well. 1-year extension. Yeah, don't really care too much about anyone else, to be honest. Yeah, all these guys are out on loan and then everyone's 2 years now. Beautiful. Look at Paella, by the way. 77 rated. Yeah, man, his potential is spiking. I did not expect this at all. I'm not gonna need Sinamoy. I mean, Paella is like 18 overall better. We've just got to start Paella. Yeah, it just has to be. We've got to run with this guy. It's Paella or bust if you're asking me. But I'm glad we did that contract. We're 2nd in League 1 as well, and we're only getting better. So I think we're going to get promoted this year. Let's go to June and let's get straight up to that championship. Let's go. June 1st, league title. 110 points. We beat Bolton. Let's go. That's exactly what I wanted, you know. Let's actually see. Micronation FC looks like this. Abbott is now better than Mariani. Now that's interesting. Paella's kind of fallen off a little bit, but that's kind of what we expected. Thorson 81 as well. Bro, shout out San Marino, shout out Gibraltar. Oh my god, this is fire. I do want to check our loan players as well. How good are they? Right, Sep is good enough. 75 is fine. Oh, we have them back. Hold on. I did not even know. Okay, so Temba and Kapalu up front are grand. Mala is going to be fine as well. George is grand. Yeah, Freen is good as well. Lambros 61, I'd like him a little bit higher, but we do have another fullback. Oh, do we? I don't know. Actually, I don't think we do. But to be honest, he's probably grand. Probably fine. Probably be all right. Stick him on a, you know, I'll stick him on a development plan. I should do development plans. I will do them. Paya gets better in 11 weeks as well. You know, his potential is insane. It could actually work. The Paya lore, 0 potential to all of a sudden one of the best keepers in the world. Let's go. Beautiful. All those development plans are done. That's exactly what I wanted. We're going to be losing these 3 guys. I don't care about any of them, to be completely honest. We're going to do, actually, we might as well do these contracts as well while I'm in the zone. Isaac Freen is going to give us 3 more years. I expect to get the same from most, if not all, of our bench players. Elfas Temba, release clause I cannot do, so I'm going to negotiate that. 4-year extension? Oh, he takes 4 years. Beautiful stuff. No release clause. Stick him on 10 grand a week, just as a thank you. We have the money, so we may as well. Plus, we're going to need to give him new contracts and stuff in the Premier League anyway. Mala, 2-year extension. Lambros, well, with the release clause I cannot do. Vivian George, yes, 2 years. That does mean I need to stop now in January, but that's okay. Pablo Escobar's up 1. Bro, Pablo Escobar is garbage at football. He's grown though. I'm going to do some of our starting players as well, the ones that have 2-year contracts. Okay, I've already done a few of them. Okay, whatever, that'll do. We can get promoted again straight away. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Straight from the Championship to the Premier League. Actually, straight from League 2 to the Premier League without stopping. We're in League 2 and 3 years later we're going to be in the Premier League. Let's see if we can do it. Do you reckon this team can get promoted? Yeah, I really do. Especially like Marianne and Abbott in midfield are going to hold it down. Now we have a super strong bench as well. Oh, we have all these guys back from loan. Okay. So Sep can go onto the bench. Actually, to be honest, Sep and Mala can go onto the bench. Sep can technically play right back as well, so that works. I mean, Mala definitely can as well. He's 5'11". No one else actually makes the bench, so there is is that. So the only player we have out on loan, oh yeah, is Sinamoy. That's it. Okay, our loans are done. It's just Sinamoy, and I'm going to recall Sinamoy. He's our last player, just so we can have that backup goalkeeper. There we go. We have done it. A full team of niche nations. I've already read out the starting 11. On the bench, we have Eswatini, Fiji, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, the Solomon Islands, Estonia, Bhutan, Timor-Leste, Cyprus, and Equatorial Guinea. Shout out Pablo Escobar. This Pablo Escobar, not actual Pablo Escobar. He was a bad man. I'm going to release the other guys as well. We don't need them. Now we actually have our team. Oh, I better do Sep's contract. Yeah, he seems pretty important. Same with Pablo Escobar and same with Fernando Sampaio. So Rosani can get released. Encarnação can get released. Manuel Namora can get released. And Eric Ramirez is gone as well. Now we just have our team. Simple as that. Everyone's taking crucial 3 years. Beautiful. Look at everyone taking contract extensions. This is great. Hawass. Yes. He wants a rotation deal. Bro, you're insanely talented. Anyway, this is it. This is the team that's going to win a Champions League. Let's go and win the championship first of all. I definitely think we can do it this year. Just going to sift through and do development plans as well while I'm in the zone, just so I can do the players that have come back from loan. Like Andres Sek, he needs a development plan. Mariani gets better in 2 weeks. He's going to be 86 rated. Abbott's going to be 89 rated in 19 weeks. It might even be quicker than that. For the no Sampo, we put him on a playmaker role as well, just for a laugh. Hawass gets better in 5 weeks. Pablo Escobar, 11 weeks. Christ. Okay, development plans are done. I gotta stop stalling. I just gotta start simulating. I'm just nervous, man, because I want it to go well. Anyway, no need to be nervous. Let's just go and dominate. June time it is. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, championship second place, Premier League bound, Micronation FC are on the way up. Back to back promotions. Yeah, we're all the way up into the Premier League. It's not really a surprise, to be honest. This is the team. Abbott is our first 90 rated player. Paya is starting to plateau. He's now our third lowest rated player. Muscat and Molinar are still on the way up, and they will keep on growing. But I'm starting to get a bit worried about Paya. I'm hoping he gets good. I'm hoping. Escobar is still terrible at football, and we're good. We have a nice, really solid team here. I'm really happy. I can't complain at all. But I need Paya to get better. Like everyone else is like +3, +4, +5, and Paya up the top is going to be +2. Even our highest rated players are +3 and +4. A little bit disappointing. I hope his potential grows even more. Anyway, for the moment, we're into the Premier League. I can't really dwell. Let's keep on moving. I'm going to go to next season. I'm going to do contracts. There's not going to do development plans. I'm going to do contracts, and that's all I can really do. Let's just keep on simulating. This is the fun part of the video now. What can we get done with this team? Now we're in the Premier League. We got to pay those Premier League contracts. Here we go. 41 grand a week to 220 grand a week. And if we don't pay these contracts, our players are going to get really upset. So, you know, it's really important to play our Premier League players Premier League money. Oh, release clause. No, but it's worth going into negotiating for Hawass. He's so good. He still wants a rotation contract. Give him crucial. Now we're in negotiations. We can give him a 2-year extension as well. Don't worry about the release clause. He only wants 36. Mate, take 136. Jesus Christ. I'm not giving him 36 grand. I'm giving him more than that, for goodness sake. We can do all these players as well. 150 million release clause. Yeah, I'm actually just going to reject that. Maybe in January I'll try again. I'm doing literally every single contract on the team. Yeah, we need this guy, so I can't do a release clause, unfortunately. 1-year extension with no release clause. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Same with 2-year extension with no release clause. As a release clause on that, I can't take it. Lovely. Okay, there are all the contracts I wanted to do. I'm going to come back in January and do the guys that I missed, just so I don't get too upset. We are in the Premier League. We are ready to go. Where do you think we'll finish this year? My prediction, I think we get top 4. I reckon we can get top 4. That's my prediction. Or at least Europe. My prediction is we're going to finish in the European spots. So what, top 7? Yeah, that's my goal. Our first season in the Premier League is done, and we finished 8, just outside European spots. Don't know why it's gone straight to the Carabao Cup. Anyway, we lost the FA Cup final, by the way. Damn, that would have been nice. Little Europa League berth next season. Anyway, this year we got 55 points. I'd have liked a little bit higher, but honestly, beggars can't be choosers. I have to be happy, to be honest, because we're doing really well. Micronation F team, look at that midfield. 92 rated centre mids, Mariani and Abbott. We literally have the 2 best centre mids in the whole world. We're just kind of waiting for the rest of the team to catch up, but it certainly would. Thorson is also a beast, but we're looking at like Molinar, we're looking at Muscat, we're looking at Paya and nets as well. Ibrahim and Hawass on the wings as well. We want them to get good soon, but we're doing everything we can. We're doing really well. I just want to check values as well. Centre mids are, I think, the most valuable position in the entire game. 298 million for Abbott, 222 million for Mariani. That's because he's a little bit younger, is Arthur Abbott, but he only went, oh, I want his contract negotiation. Damn it. I was going to say he's only +1 this year, so I kind of want a little bit more, but anyway, right, let's just give him a new contract. We might as well see if we can give him a 2-year extension. He wants no extension. He'll take 1 year then, and that he does. No release clause. Stick him on 250 grand a week and he'll be pleased, and he certainly is. Beautiful. But yeah, 548 weeks as a playmaker, or 13 weeks as a box-to-box. Okay, yeah, it's time to do development plans. Yes, sir. Okay, I understand. Dragievich gets better in 8 weeks. That's good to see. Tagobe gets better in 34 weeks. Okay, a little bit worrying. Thorson gets better in 16 weeks. He's going to keep getting better. Sep might actually catch up, you know. He's only 4 overall off his Sep. You never know. Mala 72. He's going to keep getting better. Muscat gets better in 9 weeks. Ibrahim gets better in 7 weeks. I'm so glad Ibrahim actually worked out. Mariani gets better in 9 weeks as a playmaker. That makes sense. Sorted out Arthur Abbott already. Arbor Abbott, poor guy, already mispronouncing his name. Hawass 8 weeks. Lovely. Yeah, we want him to get good. Obviously, I mean, we want everyone to get good. It's kind of the point, but you know what I mean. Molinar 24 weeks. Okay. Okay, Balaguer gets better in 5 weeks as a playmaker, or as a poacher, I should say. And then Themba, lovely stuff. 124 weeks, that's all I really care about. He's already good enough anyway, so I don't really care. Same with Kapalu. We just want Paya to be good. Development plans, that's a job done. Let's go. Don't even need to do contracts next year or anything. We don't even really need to do coaches. I don't even think we have any more coaching slots. But you know, I'll check the coaches anyway. No, we can't get any more. It was wishful thinking anyway. Yeah, no, we're good. We're all ready to go. Let's just move. I'll see you all at the end of year 2. Let's see if we can qualify for European competition this year. I'm sure we can. This is going to be our Champions League year, definitely. Season 2 in the Premier League. Yeah, 2nd place. Only 1 point off the title, but like, we don't really care about the Premier League that much. Although, I mean, it would be nice to win a Premier League title, of course, but I'm not picky. We get Champions League qualification, and that's all I really care about. It's kind of like another promotion, winning that Champions League qualification. We have 295 rated centre mids now. That's insane. But Paya, I don't think he's up at all, which is kind of worrying. But yeah, our fullbacks and our wingers are kind of up. Molinar is at 83, which is not great, but he's got loads of potential, so I'm not worried about him. I am worried about Paya, though. We can check on Paya in a bit. Who's the top goal scorer? It's Balaguer. No surprises there. And then it's our 2 centre mids, Mariani and Abbott. And then Ibrahim, the go. And then Dragicevic and Molinar. Yeah, 6 and 3. Ooh. But then he does have incredible players around him taking goals off him. So, you know, it's not that bad. Most valuable player is Arthur Abbott. 284 million is insane. But then Mariani and Balaguer as well. Like, this team is worth over like $1 billion. It's probably like $1.5 billion, which is insane. When's our next contract expiring? It's, okay, Kapalu. We can just do him now. 700? Why did you offer him 700? Offer him 40,000 with a release clause. We're not doing a release clause. We're not doing that. But this guy, like, all we can really do is sit and wait. That's the truth. We just need to wait for his potential to increase. We need to keep giving him football and just hope he gets better. I can check his development plan, I guess. That would help. Let me do that. Let me check his development plan. 44 weeks or 41 weeks. Yeah, that's like almost a year. We'll see. We just sit and wait and see. Molinar and Muscat, I want them to get better, kind of catch up, because the 4th lowest rated is Hawass, 87 overall. So these guys kind of need to catch up. But everyone else is super good. You have a lot of 87 overalls. Champions League next year is going to be really entertaining. Let's go and smash it. Let's go and win it straight away. Do you think we can do it first try? Because I kind of do. February 1st, and we are top of the Premier League by 13 points. Absolutely dominating. But in the Champions League group phase, we finished up 3rd place. But Juventus, oh my god, went 8 from 8. That's insane. But yeah, we had no problems at all. Definitely a contender this year. AZ Alkmaar also got 19 points. Go on, AZ. I don't think they're going to be contenders, though. I think it will be us. I'm very happy. We're really good. We are really good. So let's sim. Let's go. Let's go to March, and let's see who our round of 16 is against. Champions League is Real Madrid. Yeah, we're never going to get an easy tie, really, were we? And this is the team. Actually, the team is good, right? Yeah, look at Paya. He smashed through the glass ceiling. He's up 7 overall this season alone. Muscat and Molinar have completely caught up. Muscat is now 90 rated all of a sudden. Abbott 97. Mariani 96. This is such a great team. Okay, we are ready to go. We are ready to win the Champions League. First game against Real Madrid away in the Bernabeu under the lights. It's a Tuesday night in Madrid, and it's going to be a win for Micronation FC. Let's go. And let's see if we can finish it out. Second leg against Real Madrid. We are ready to go. In Longueville Stadium, it's a 3-1 win from Micronation FC. Goals from Mariani and Abbott from midfield, and Molinar up front. The Surinamese striker with a finish, and we are into a Champions League quarterfinal. Let's go. That's a really tough first game for us. The quarterfinal's going to be against Napoli. Okay, lovely. That's a little bit easier. Still tough, though. Here we go then against Napoli. We drew the first leg 1-1, and now we are away in Naples. We need a win here. Let's see if we can pull it off. Can we get a win away from home? We can. It's Themba off the bench. Let's go. That bench development obviously really helped. They didn't even get a chance in the whole game. We kept a really clinical clean sheet. Dominated possession, shots, chances, everything. Let's go, man. We're through. Champions League semi-final first try. Olympique Marseille beat Anderlecht. Does that mean we have Marseille? Oh, it's PSG. Are you serious? It's never easy, is it? Right, here we go. Let's see if we can win the first leg at home. At Longueville, I think. It's a 2-1 loss. Uh-oh. That means we need to clutch up again. Away in the Parc des Princes, we are losing. Can we come back and somehow win this tie? We can! It's a 2-0 win. We dominated the game again. Oh my god. Right, when it matters, we really dominate. Goals from Abbott in midfield and Hawass off the right. And we beat PSG in their own backyard when it matters the most. We're into a Champions League final first try. Like, this is insane stuff. But to be fair, the team has taken a significant jump this year, so maybe I shouldn't be as surprised as I am. Champions League final is going to be against Olympique Marseille. Honestly, that's probably our easiest game of our entire knockout Champions League run. That's not even a joke. I suppose it'd be them or Napoli, but no, I'd rather play Marseille than Napoli. There's the team of the season. The majority of it is players from Micronation FC. It flew by, so we couldn't quite see it, but we'll have a look now. There it is. Balaguer, Ibrahim, Mariani, Abbott, Dragojevic, Thoresen, Muscat, and Paella all make the team of the season. Dominant. Simply dominant. Do we win any other trophies, though, just out of sheer interest? Just for the crack? Yeah, well, we won the Premier League, 89 points. There's no surprises there. We didn't win the FA Cup. We didn't win the Carabao Cup. Okay, so we didn't win anything else other than, I mean, like the Premier League. Like, I can't really complain with that. But now we have the Champions League final. You know, I got a few comments about the Champions League final. People asking me to play it in videos like this where we're kind of leading up to it. So you know what? This Champions League final, I think I will play. I think I will play this one. I just hope I don't lose. I just really hope I don't lose. Okay, here we go. Where are we? We're in the Olympiastadion. Beautiful stadium. Right, here we go. Marseille versus Micronation FC. A little bit of a kick clash, although no, it's not that bad. We definitely have the quality to win this game. Come on, Ibrahim. Ibrahim immediately wins the ball. Oh my god, he got destroyed. What a run from Molinar. Can I slip it through already? It's Balaguer round the outside. Balaguer, get a shot off. Oh! And it's gone out for a corner, but we start the game so strong. Can Thoresen win the header? No, not quite. Oh my god, Mariani on the edge of the box. Hit it! Oh my god, that was terrible. Yeah, see, this is the problem with the 4-4-2. It's the space between the lines, and now here come Olympique Marseille. Don't let them in. Don't let them in. Brilliant block. Come on, Hawass. Get down that wing. Come on, Hawass. Cut inside. Oh, yeah, lovely. Go on, Hawass. Play it through. Beautiful into Abbott. Let's go. Let's attack. Look at the run from Hawass. Go on. Cut inside. I'm going to skin him again. I'm going to do the same skill move. Oh, come on. He's still got it. Hawass! Oh my god. The Bhutanese Messi almost got a banger. Actually, no, he's from Brunei, isn't he? He's not from Bhutan. The Brunei and Messi almost got a banger. Sorry, I mixed up my Bhutans and Bruneis. It happens, you know. Oh my god, what a run from Mariani. Go, Mariani! Oh, he took it off my foot. If I got in behind there, he was definitely scoring. Oh my god, this is great football from Marseille. Oh my god. Oh no, we got it. Oh, they won it back. Are you kidding me? And it's out of play. Oh my god, I'm in tears. And that's half time. It's 0-0. It's cagey. We've had the better of the ball for sure. We've definitely had the better chances. Now we need to actually go and win it. Come on. It's 0-0. It's cagey. Someone's got to get the goal. And you know what? One goal might be enough. All we might need is a single winner. Get down that wing, Hawass. Can I whip it into the back post? Nah, Balaguer's not going to win that, surely. Oh no, they're through on goal. Please no. Please no. Please no. Oh my god, what a tackle. What a tackle. Not even sure who that was, but he won the header as well. Of course, we have a big tall striker, don't we, Balaguer? Look at the overlapping runs. We have lads flooding forward. It's Abbott. It's... Oh, what a waste. Oh, that's actually my fault, you know. That's actually my fault. Oh, what a waste. Come on, Dragojevic. Come on. Yes. Hawass into Balaguer. Through on goal. Has to be. Yes! Balaguer with the goal, the Andorran striker. We found him in our first search for players, and he's going to score the goal in the Champions League final. That might just win us the game. What is this camera angle? What a pass from Hawass, and Balaguer makes no mistake whatsoever. Devastating. And it's 1-0 to Micronation FC. It's a ball down the line to Balaguer again from Hawass. Hawass is going to get this back, though. Hawass cutting inside. Hawass, the Brunei and Messi. Oh my god, almost. Abbott into Balaguer. What can Balaguer find? Spreads it out to Ibrahim. Ibrahim, so good they named him twice. Can I find anything here with Ibrahim? I'm just gonna have to cut inside. I'm gonna have to cut inside. I'm gonna run this on my own. Ibrahim, come on. Oh, hold on. Molinar into Mariani. Back to Molinar. Back to Mariani. Oh my god, he was almost through. That was almost scintillating football, but now here come Marseille. Nah, don't let them through though. Come on, please win this header. Oh, okay, keepers all day. That's the only touch Paya's had all game. He's just gonna roll it out to his midfielder Abbott, who's gonna turn on it. The Gibraltar Champions League winner. The first Gibraltar to win the Champions League. Damn near the first of every nation on this team to win the Champions League, other than, of course, that guy from Trinidad and Tobago. We did it, though. We won the Champions League with a team of players from micronations, from the smallest nations available to us. We did it. And having that said, thank you so much for watching. I did just skip it. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, we can see the dressing room scenes. It's lovely. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and watch this video next. It's tailored to your taste. It's selected for you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all next time. Let's go.